Hello, my friend. Welcome to your Reiki session. Most Reiki sessions are about promoting alignment and balance. With this one, I really wanted to focus specifically on the balance between putting our energy out and turning our energy inward. As always, I'm so grateful for your requests. They really help me to create these sessions, and it's such an honor to be able to connect with you in this way. So all you have to do is just sit back, relax, and just allow this energetic healing to happen to you. Your body and all of these mechanisms working inside of you know how to heal yourself. Sometimes it's just about getting out of our own way. So I have a little bit of spray that I'm going to be using for this session. This is a blend I've been really enjoying lately. It's lavender and frankincense, and I think it's a very balancing combination. I think the blend is very relaxing and also very grounding. So I hope that you feel calm and also deeply supported and safe for this session. Smells good, right? I'm going to use this fan to gently waft this spray through the air so we're really filling up the room. Hopefully you enjoy the sounds, the scents, and the sensation here. Good. So I'd like for you to take a few really slow, establishing breaths. And by that I mean breaths that help you better connect with the energy that exists in this room. This space is very safe, very comforting. This is a soothing, non-judgmental space. So take a moment here to just kind of regulate. Maybe regulate your breathing, connecting with your heart rate, and just starting to say, how can I start to trust that I'm safe and held in this space? And how can I give over to this energy that exists? How can I trust that I'm safe to relax? To breathe more slowly and then more deeply. To begin to relax my mind and my body. They are so entwined. We can really convince ourselves of so many things. So sometimes it's really helpful just to recognize that right here, right now, in this space, you have everything that you need. The air in this space is safe to breathe. You have shelter over you. You are safe and cared for. Okay. So whatever slowing down your breath means to you, just do your best to try and engage in that. I'm going to use my selenite wand to do a little bit of cleansing. So just continue to breathe slowly. Start to maybe invite some deeper breathing into this space. You might be able to hear that it's a bit windy outside, and you're safe and cocooned in comfort here with me. So allow yourself to just be here, fully present, connected, right here, right now, in the only moment that exists, this beautiful present moment. Just you and me. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. I'm going to light our candle now and set our intention for this session. When we're talking about achieving a sense of balance, the first step is to invite self-inquiry. A sense of self-awareness is the only way that we can know what is out of alignment, what is out of balance. And that's the first step to understanding how we can find balance once again. And I've been asked, is it possible that I've never been balanced? I don't feel balanced. I don't feel that I've ever been balanced. And I don't think I could ever be balanced because I don't know it. It's not familiar to me. Whenever I receive a question like that, it always makes me feel so sad because I think the thing that's lacking in that question is hope, is a sense of self-trust and hope. I'm sending you so much love and support, and I wanted to create this session to really help support you and help you trust yourself. We all come from such varied backgrounds with various experiences. We might have experienced a lot of trauma as a child. We might have experienced a lot of trauma recently. We might have experienced things in our lives that we then had to adapt to and cope with. And we might have developed systems that now aren't serving us and that are in fact blocking us from maybe living the life that we want to live. So it's perfectly common. I won't say normal because I don't really believe in that. I don't believe in normalcy, but common to have that experience. And of course, we can find balance. Of course, I empower you to discover this balance for yourself and to begin to heal. And I truly believe that once we choose to heal, the healing begins. There's a deep belief that I have. So, for this balance, we have to know ourselves well enough to know where we are. I think a very common one that I receive in terms of a question is about balancing the inner work that we do and the outer work, balancing our self-love and also our benevolence with others, self-compassion and empathy for those around us. So this is what I really wanted to focus on. And the only way that we can understand how to balance these two is if we're aware of what we typically move through, the behaviors we regularly engage in. I think that's the only way we can really know how to achieve balance here. We light our candle. I feel validated to know that my partner tried using these matches. He couldn't light them, so I think they're just a defunct box that we got. That said, if you push real hard, okay. This is the Japanese cherry blossom wood-wicked candle. I'm really enjoying it. I think the sounds actually are really nice. So, on behalf of your highest, wisest, most empowered and aligned self, in loving comfort and perfect balance, I wish to conduct this Reiki session for finding the balance of the outward and the inward energies that exist within you. Now, if you wish to clarify or specify this intention, or perhaps you'd like to set an intention of your own, feel free to use this candle to do so now. And as long as it's in service of your and everyone else's highest, wisest, most empowered and aligned selves, then I will honor that intention or the specificity of this intention that you're setting. And we will see it through time and through space to where and whenever it's applicable. Gonna light some incense and draw the sacred symbols. So this kind of balance is really about if you are somebody who is constantly putting your energy out towards others, if you are someone who is constantly filling your mind, that your feelings are constantly full of, and filling your energy and time with the stressors of others, with other people's problems, with trying to help or fix others, which is such a noble thing. But if you're doing that at the expense of your own self-compassion, of your own self-care, the scales kind of tip towards primarily focusing your energy outward, and you often feel like you're not really caring or tending to your own wants and your own needs, then in order to tip the scales back, we have to really put a focus on turning inward, looking inside, seeing what we want, reconnecting with ourselves. inviting self-compassion, reminding ourselves that our sense of value and worth is not dependent upon our ability to fix other people's problems. That our sense of value and worth is non-negotiable. We really need to reconnect and turn inward and see what's going on for us, what's going on with us. And if you are on the other side and the scales are tipped thusly, and you are perhaps someone who is very egocentric, someone who is constantly navel-gazing, if you are someone who feels very disconnected from others, if you are someone who feels that you don't really have many friends, or that you're not able to help when others ask, or the first thing that you think when you are helping others is resentment. I suppose that could go either way, because oftentimes when we're helping other people at the expense of our own wants and needs, that's a recipe for resentment as well. But yeah, if you just find yourself to be very egocentric, self-centric, then I would say we need to tip the scales in the other direction. And it's not about ignoring our own wants and needs, but it is about starting to invite in connection with others. Empathy for what other people are moving through. Really deeply and profoundly listening to others. And it's okay, we've all been there in moments of our lives. Most of us have been in both of these situations where, for whatever reason, we are either in protective mode, so we're really here, or maybe there's something that we don't want to look at within, so we're constantly turning outward, turning our gaze outward to just sort of avoid what's going on in our hearts. But whatever it is, we really want to find a balance between Mercury retrograde, really got my tongue tied, between benevolence and self-compassion. So we are just trying to achieve that balance here. Again, this is a non-judgment zone, so no judgment here, and you know that. But we're just getting really honest with ourselves about what our tendencies are, what our behavior patterns are, what our thoughts and feelings really are. So that if we see something that doesn't align with our beliefs or who we want to be or how we want to be behaving, then we are empowered to do something about it, to change, to tip the scales in a different direction. Good. Just drawing the sacred Reiki symbols outside of your heart center. This would be a good time to just engage in some more of that full, slow, deep breathing. Okay? Good, 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 good. Okay. Good, 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 good. I'm just dipping the ash from this into our sacred ashtray, which is just here. I have a little wooden table beside you to your right, and this is here with the tools and the candle. Good, 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 good. Wonderful. Great. So I have our little owl rattle, and I'm just going to shake up the energy. I think a wonderful way of achieving a sense of balance is to first just kind of shake things up. Very often when we're feeling very activated, which is a sign of being really out of balance, right? Whether we're angry or irritable or really sad or feeling depressed, whatever it is, when we're really activated, very often our impulse is to go for a run or really get that energy out there, shake it up, and that's a real sense of energetic and deep self-protection and care, because that's a beautiful way, energetically speaking, of making that balance more available to us when things are so tight and blocked and stuck. Shaking things up can really help to loosen all of this, and so that we can start to have agency again and make these decisions. You know, I'm not really much of a runner. I've tried, but I'm not much of a runner. I prefer swimming to running, but I do feel that real strong connection with just wanting to, like, I'll dance it out usually if I'm like activated and needing to do that. If my partner is really activated, he loves going for a really long run. My best friend loves running, and he goes for really long runs. He's really tall and can like run for so long. It's so impressive to me. But when we find something that feels really blocked or stuck or something that's very activated, just shaking it out, even like a body shake, like we did in our emotional regulation session, just shaking your body out can be so helpful. But this is the reason that we use a rattle. It's great for just kind of shaking the energy up so that it can become more manageable, more malleable, more available for our own agency to take the reins. So I'm going to go ahead and shake up the energy in your entire body, okay? You're going to start right beneath your feet, right here, okay? Good, 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 good. Good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a few of these stones. I'm going to start moving through your aura with these stones that I've selected. I have a clear quartz and a fossil. And so I'm going to use these to balance the crown with the root. Clear quartz is a great stone that can be programmed to really serve as any stone. It can be charged with the energy that we might be feeling. So putting our intention into this stone if we're feeling really positive and uplifted, and it can really hold on to that energy. It's often associated with the crown chakra, higher alignment, divine connection, clarity. And this fossil, black stones are typically associated with the base or the root chakra. So we're going to be taking these two stones, crown and root, and just moving these through your aura to really promote balance here. Okay? You don't need to do anything as we do this. If it feels comfortable for you to continue that very gentle, slow breathing, feel free to do that. But otherwise, just sit back and allow this energetic healing to happen to you, to wash over you. If you're feeling out of alignment, you could really practice placing two stones in your palms, a black stone and a white stone, and a violet stone could also work. And just placing them in your palms, allowing that energy to float in and circulate, finding balance between these two opposites. So here we are promoting a balance between the crown and the root or base, Muladhara chakra. The base is our first of our 7 primary chakras, our first chakra. And we're balancing that with our 7th of the primary chakras, our crown. So finding this beautiful balance here. Protection, safety, and grounding, balanced with divine trust, connection to source, divine insights and messages. Gorgeous. Sorry about that. So I'm going to place these two into your palms. And because they both are points, I'm going to place one facing in and one facing out, like so. So that the energy is flowing in, swirling around, and exiting out. So the clear quartz is going here in your left palm. And then I'm going to place this fossil here in your right palm. Yeah, just like that. Is that okay? Okay, good. So we're just allowing the energy to flow in and then flow out, providing a beautiful sense of balance. The next two stones that I want to use are this amethyst point, and this xoxo geode. I love using this for the sacral chakra, Svadhisthana chakra. I love using it here in the low belly, just beneath your belly button. And this amethyst can be used for several chakras, as can most stones. I'm going to be using this in the third eye. So we're balancing the third eye and the sacral, balancing our sense of connection to others, our sense of inner wisdom, inner vision, our sense of intuition, with our connection to our emotions, with our sense of creativity, with our sense of kind of earthly pleasures. So our sensuality exists here as well, and we're just balancing these two stones, these two energies, these two chakras. And chakras are wheels of energy that exist within our body. And as we try to achieve or lean towards balance, we are trying to have these chakras spin and to clear any blockages that are preventing them from spinning and radiating. But we have 7 primary chakras, and depending on your specific spiritual path or what you believe, what kind of spirituality you follow, we have many other chakras. There are lots of other wheels of energy that exist. And we don't really talk about that much here, primarily because my practice really focuses on the 7 primary. But I'd love to hear if you'd love me to go into more detail about the other chakras. It's fascinating, and I think it can be really powerful. I do believe we all need so much work on our 7 primary chakras and the balancing here that I could just keep working in this area ad infinitum. But we just want to really promote movement and flow here. I love using xoxo geodes for this coziness, the sense of safety here. That you're protected, you're safe to feel your feelings. It's very womb-like energy with this divot, this little cavernous dip within the stone. And so I think that can be a wonderful way of really connecting with your own sense of safety and protection. Good. We'd now like to use this sodalite and this citrine, balancing our solar plexus with our throat chakra. So our sense of truth, honesty, communication, our conscious mind, our expression, not always necessarily through our voices, but our sense of expression, of self-expression, to our sense of confidence, our sense of worth and value, our sense of action and productivity. empowerment. So balancing these two areas means if we have a block that exists in between our sense of urgency and productivity and our ability to take actions, to express ourselves, to actually kind of follow through, there's probably an imbalance in the solar plexus that might be tied to our throat chakra. That the expression of some kind of creativity or project or plan is being blocked, or if we're feeling that we are constantly kind of getting caught up in our heads, that we're constantly feeling trapped or stuck and we don't have this ability to kind of act on something, that we're really blocked when it comes to the actual taking the first step. Then it could be that your throat chakra is maybe overactive and we just need to activate and boost the solar plexus. But whatever it is, we now intend for balance to exist. If we are drawing from one chakra to empower the other, that's welcome here. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. So now we have these two small stones associated with the heart chakra. This is a bloodstone. I love using this stone for promoting benevolence. So this is about turning our gaze outward, about helping others, about listening with open ears and being compassionate and empathetic with others. Bob and Jasper can be a great stone for all kinds of things, but for this I'm going to be using it for empowerment in the heart chakra, for love, self-love, for self-care and kindness. I really wanted to use these stones specifically because they're kind of a similar shape and color. And size, such a similar size and color. So moving these down through and really finding that balance of turning our energy outward and turning our energy inward. Good, 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 good. And if this session, the only thing it serves to do is relax you, that's perfectly wonderful and I'm so happy. And if it serves to open up some awareness in the future about where you are maybe out of alignment, if it starts to open things up for you about, wow, I have really been focusing on myself and not so much on others, or I have been focusing a lot on others and not so much on myself, just recognizing that it's such a powerful practice. Okay, I'm going to place these two stones right at your heart space here. Okay. Gorgeous. You are divine. You are connected. You are expressive. You are loved and you are loving. You are strong. You are creative. You are safe. You are safe. Thank you so much for joining me. It's such a pleasure to connect with you. I'm so honored that you're here, so thank you. Take care of yourself, take good care of each other, and until we meet again, be so well. These are the ritual healing boxes. I just wanted to show you inside. This is actually the self-love box. Each of them come with 2 crystal embedded tea candles. this with a vitamin E carrier oil, and that's just to kind of anoint yourself. You can do it on pressure points. I like to do it on my temples or behind my ears. And then you can have them in this box. Just kind of keep them here with your crystal collection. So the link is in the bio if you're interested. Thank you to everyone who's purchased one, and I hope you feel the love that I put in. Okay. Can you come up on the pillow? She just wants cuddles. Come on. For today's video, I just wanted to do a little chakra activation. And just doing a little bit of balancing and aligning. But this is a new kind of video for me. I usually, speak directly to the collective instead of the individual. So that always happens when I'm trying to do it like up here. Perspective. Maybe your perspective on things is a little clouded at the moment. I'm not sure if that resonates with you, but that's what I'm getting here. But just sort of being aware of what is coming in so that we can be more prepared to make that decision. I love metallic sounds. There's like clicky clacky